Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the build. As you can see, we got a big old box from Fanhome that unfortunately the UPS guy who delivered it to my door felt the need to drop it. What a nice guy. Anyways, newest Fanhome, I just got these. I'm not quite sure what's in here. He didn't say which packages when they sent out the email, but we're about to find out. This is a nice big old box too. So I should have 5 shipments in here, because the bill came to 98 and some change. So let's see what do we got. All right, here's the packing slip. Need that. Paper. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Huh. These look like posters. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's neat. We'll get this out of the packaging in a minute. But here we go. Let's see what we got here. Yep, we do. Oh man, we got up to 13. Wow. So 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, and 8. Nope, not 8. We had 8 last time, right? I'll have to look. Yeah, 9 through 14. So yeah, and this is how it's going to go from here on out. We're going to get 5 packages a month. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So I'm going to get this all taken care of and out. I'm not even going to look at the packages, but we're gonna come right back. I'm going to have this sorted a little bit more. Okay, before we go through these packages, I'd like to take a look at this. And what this is, I was right, these are posters. Some really cool posters. I didn't look at them all, I just looked at the first one here. Oop, get the paint all over. But yeah. that is awesome. Watch out, old chum. And they got Batman and Robin in a death trap. That is cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, but they're really thick. Yeah, they're really thick poster board too. They're not just. God, I think I do want to frame. Oh, and it's a Joker, of course. The laughing all over the place. I think I want to frame these. Oh, there's a great shot of Adam West. Bruce Ward. Adam West there. Nice shot. Oh, there's a great shot too. Them in a Batmobile. Yeah, that's a great one. That's cool. I really like this first one. These 2 pictures are really cool, but this artwork is awesome. This is got to be framed. This is going on the wall somewhere. So there are those. I'll be back with the parts. Okay, and just a cursory glance of these guys, I did peek. It looks like we'll be building a bunch of the engine here today. We got part 9, we got part 10. You can see the manifold, one of the main engine manifold there. We got a bunch of wiring here, a bunch of little parts. This one actually has a valve cover in it. It looks like the valve cover and the exhaust. You can see here's a piece of the exhaust right here. Those look like spark plug heads, and that looks like a breather or something for the top of the valve cover. So that's what we're doing there. I kind of want to look at all these. Yeah, we got the main manifold there. Looks like a bunch of mounting brackets for things on part 10. Part 11 has the other side of our block, our big heavy metal block there. It looks like a fuel pump down there, right there, and some other assorted things. That looks like a oil filter right there, right up here, and a bell. I'm not sure what the bell is for, but that's part 11. Part 12, we have the other manifold, so this is exactly the same as part 9 here, part 12. So this is the other side. We might finish the engine today, you guys. Oh, would that be awesome, wouldn't it? And here we have, oh, there's the timing chain cover and the timing chain. Part 13, see the timing chain cover. There's part of it. There's another part of it. Now there's some bracketing. That looks like another filter. Oh, there's the dipstick. And we got a bunch of this stuff up here. Not seeing the air cleaner or anything like that. Yeah, we don't have the air cleaner yet. Here's a bunch of more miscellaneous things. Oh, that's part of the fan. Here's the fan. We don't have the fan belt, it doesn't look like. But we have parts of the fan here. Looks like it's in a bunch of pieces here. And it looks like bracketing for the fan in here. Some spindles. I see some spindles down here, what look like spindles. Some cabling. Wow, yeah, guys, so we're going to be getting a big chunk of the engine done today. And this is going to be quite a video. I might just skip part 12 because it's going to be a repeat of 9. I'll just do that kind of off camera. And then everything's fine on the floor. So, let's see here. We probably are going to need our engine out at some point too. But let's look at the instruction booklet. Of course, it goes through an episode. What episode are we on? Zelda the Great, February 9th, 1966. Great covers, some artwork. The Joker, and a picture of Batman there. These are really cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's the Catwoman riding a giant black cat. That is pretty cool. So, yeah, year by year. Okay, so we're getting right into it. Your car parts here. APCM AM. I still haven't made my my screw containers, but I will. Okay, let's put this up here. We'll use our handy dandy paint bottles to hold it in place. We got some AM screws, so it looks like the valve cover is actually metal. So let's get our hobby knife out. I've already got some gun oil sitting off to the side here. I've got my magnetized screwdriver here. We're all ready to go. We just need to bust this stuff open. Alright, so we're getting out first tray. Is there a top? Yeah, there is a top to the tray. And our screws are separate. Okay. I don't mind that they went from the big, flashy, giant trays to this kind of setup. I actually kind of like this. A little easier to manage than those big trays. And I'm going to have a full garbage at the end of the day, you guys. That's okay. It's going out tomorrow. Yeah, and I can feel the weight. It feels like the this thing right here, the head, is actually metal, not necessarily the valve cover here. So is there any I always think there's tape on these, but there's not. Gotta find not a stupid way to open these. Aha. There's little divots on the corners here. That's probably where you're supposed to grab and pop them up. You can see the divot there. So we need the valve cover here, which is plastic. I can feel that now. It's a nice Chrysler, looks like a Chrysler valve cover. See that? It's not a Ford emblem, that's a Chrysler. Odd. And the valve, or the head. So we have this here. That is metal. I can feel that. So we're putting the valve cover on with these two. Oh, these are AP, so because they're plastic. Okay, I get it. So yeah, this is the valve cover is angled, so and it's got this nice little bracket here, so it can only really go one way. And if you, or if we put it on this way, is this the right way? Let's see. Yeah, this is the right way. Okay, so it's got to go opposing, right? That wouldn't really work, would it? It looks like you, logically, I think it would fit this way. If this lines up better like this. And it's going to be at an angle coming out of the side of the engine block here. So I'm thinking it's this way. Yeah, because I can see on the render the angle is this way. I apologize for my derp foot. It takes me a minute to get the to get things right in the old noggin. The older you get. So I'm gonna grab some APs. There should be 3. There's 3. My extras. Alrighty. Grab one of these. These are itty bitties. You should be able to work. Yeah, the head can fit in there. We're going to give it a little soak in our gun oil. And we're going to screw that puppy in. And this I'm not afraid to take kind of all the way. Whew. Huh. That, that's in there. Okay. Feels like it might have stripped there at the end, but it's solid. So I'm going to take that. All right. And if worse comes to worse, I think I could always kind of glue some of this stuff in. Yeah, that's a solid connection. Okay, and now we're screwing in. It looks like this is the metal part. Oh, the exhaust metal? Or are we screwing into the... Aha, we're screwing into the metal. So the exhaust goes in, all right, like that. And then we got metal screws that go in to these right here. Alright. About the same size as the plastic screws. Give that a soak in the gun oil here. Oop, got off base. There you go. Well, it's so much nicer with the gun oil. Just smooth as silk. There we go. I say that now. This one could be testy. You know, you never know. Nope. Get some on there. It did. This plastic looks like it's not all the way removed, so we're going to have to punch through it. There we go. And we did. Yay. Go. Boom. All right, so we got the valve cover and the exhaust, at least part of the exhaust, the header attached. Now let us see what's next. Ah, that just pops on there. And some more metal screws. Radiator feeding pipe. That's what you are, eh? Oh! And it looks like we're going to need our engine because we are attaching. Oh dear. Oh, and we are looks like we'll be wiring up our, at least some of our spark plugs, because this thing's going to be attaching to the right engine block. Okay, so this goes, let's see here, there's that, and this goes right in here. Probably be doing this on camera, but it's kind of detailed here. And let's see, I don't know if you're in there in the correct fashion. Let's see, it's showing that going out like that. Okay, it's showing it going like this. Ah, there we go. It just needs to slide on in there. You might be getting a little tap of super glue on the back. We'll see how this works. Okay. Prepare the cylinder head for assembly by driving 2 cm through the screws. Really? Really? Prep the cylinder head for later assembly by driving two, then removing them to the engine block. Okay, I get it. So we're pre-threading these two holes on the underside of the head here, or the part, the cylinder head. So we're just pre-threading them for when they attach to the block. I'm going to put you back. We're going to get our CMs out. Where's my other thing? No, don't fall over, please. Go there. My CMs. Right here. Okay, so I don't want two of you, I just want one. I'm guessing it's a little bit of a pain to get these into position when the engine block is in. They're on the back side, right? They are on the back side, okay. So pre-threading these two holes. All right, that's pre-threaded. Take that puppy out because we don't need it yet. All right, I'll just use a separate one. I don't know why. They're the same thread pattern. It doesn't really matter. Okay. That there. Alrighty. Oh. This is going in a little bit more difficult. Not too bad though. I just don't want to strip it. Nope. Don't do that. Don't strip it. Don't strip it. Two more. 1, 2. There we go. All right, got it. Got that pre-threaded. Oh. Come on. Huh. There we go. Okay, and now it looks like we are removing the spark plug from their sprues. Push the heads into place in the 4 pinholes in the side of the right cylinder head. Alrighty. We actually have 5 of these, because just in case. Alright. So it looks like they're pointing down. Again, it's got part numbers on here. I'm not sure why. Would have been almost easier to put these in before putting this on. Unless I put the head in upside down. I did. I put the header in upside down. Ha ha! I'm used to the header being pointed down. It's not. It's pointed up. Right in the picture it shows it. So, okay. Not a big deal. These are already threaded. They should come out pretty easy. Actually, I'm going to take this glove off. The gloves are nice, but when screwing things in, they kind of... screwed. Kind of get stuck. So we'll just turn this puppy upside down. Not a big deal. They come up pretty easy. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's this. Okay. I got nervous for a moment. I was doing this wrong. Again. It should be free. Huh. Feels like it's free. Well, let's do this. There we go. Oh, I see. It's just stuck in the recess, not in the actual. There we go. So, you actually go on like this. There we go. That was a dumb. I should have looked at the picture. Alrighty. And if I was really sly, I'd just take this whole thing apart and start over and not look like an idiot, right? Nah. That ain't me. If I screw something up, I'm going to show it off. Maybe it'll help you guys in your build. That's what I figure. And they go right back in nice and easy anyways. Because they're already threaded. There we go. Yep. Alright. There we go. It was always like that. Okay, so now we're putting the spark plug connectors or the heads in. And again, I'm thinking maybe a touch of super glue on the opposing side would be prudent for these sorts of things. I'm not going to attach the radiator hose or connector until I'm done with the spark plugs. Let's do this the right way. Correct way. 2, 3, 4. At least we know it's a V8, right? Let's do it like this. And we have a spare. Look at that. Nice. Okay. In case I drop one into the floor and it goes into the unknown. All right. I mean, they are pretty sturdy in here, but and I don't feel like they're gonna pop out. There's a nice amount of friction when you pop them in here. There we go. They do have a definite pop when they go in. So, all right, here we go. We have the spark plug heads in there. The boots, or rather, the boots. We can put this puppy back on. Should be pointing up. Yes, it should be pointing up. Took so much care in which position this was in, I just didn't notice the header was in the wrong position. Is that where that goes? Yeah, it looks like it does. It does go there. It's just a little wobbly. Yeah, I might have to hit that with some super glue. All right, now I'm gonna go grab my engine half from the last episode, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have the half of the block we assembled in the last episode, and it looks like this thing is, let's see. Oh yeah, it's attaching like this. Right? Yep. Looks like that's what it's gonna do. Making doubly, triply sure, because, you know, I just... Oh, let's actually knock into the bracket. Huh. He should be facing backwards a little bit for the wiring. Let's kick that back. Yeah, that's... Well, that's going to be a pain. You see this bracket here. It's kind of close to the second spark plug boot here. It's really close to it. So, you know, part of me almost wants to do these wires and attach them to this, and then attach the head to the block. I think that'll actually be easier. I put a little super glue dab on the tips of each of these. You know, I'm actually going to do it that way. Let me get my super glue out. Wherever that went. Here you are. My super glue. Should have had that out earlier. I just think this will be easier. Because otherwise everything's kind of cramped when you put the head on here. Yeah. I don't care if those wires are a little bit free. Shortest wire. Okay, is it going to show me? It kind of shows me the wiring pattern. Kind of, sort of. But, alright. So what we need to do now is get all our calipers right here and start cutting wires. We need a 70 millimeter, 80, 90, and a 100 millimeter. Let me give you a bunch of this final cabling here. It's all wrapped up. Okie doke. Alright. So, first I need a 70. This thing is very precise. There we go. 7002, I think that's the, or 03, I think that's the closest we're going to get this. Alright. So we need a 70. From that to right there. Alright. We'll get this in here and do that. Alright. And that'll go on the first plug. So this is going to go like this. So this will go on this plug. Actually, I am going to give this a little dab of super glue. There we go. Go. There's the first wire. Now come up and around to the Distributor. Okay, now I need 80. There we go. 80. Oh, right on the dot. All right, awesome. And 80 right here. It's right there. And if I get this a little longer, it's not a big deal. Shite. Let's grab the wire cutters. My nippers is suffering from a one half is broken. The tip of this half busted off, so not always the best tool for this kind of thing. So we're doing this. Boom and boom. Make sure that's straight. There we go. Right about there. Okay, this will be the second one. These are just going ascending in length because you got to get it up to the distributor. All right, there we go. And there. Super glue there. That's fine. All right. But these will come up and around. All right. Pull that over. That plug over. Okay. Now 90 millimeters. There we go. It looks like we're going to have plenty of this left over, which is really nice. All right. Everything's magnetized. All right. There to there. Cut it about there. All right. That's on there pretty good. I don't think I'm going to glue the rest of these. Just in case. Get these. There. Okay. And 100. There it is, 100. There we go. Alrighty. That's kind of bent just because it was all tied up there. And about there. Again, I don't care if I'm going over it just a little bit because, as you can see, I got some left over. We probably have, yeah, we have about 80 millimeters of wire left over, which is nice. So we're going to pop this in to here. Again, that's pretty solid. I mean, if I've tried really hard, I could pull it out, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so now we have these wires, which are all going to go to the distributor. Now, we have to get this onto the block. And that should just go... Yeah, those wires are all sorts of in the way of this bracket here. See, that would have been more of a pain in the old tailpipe to get those in after the fact, but all right. We won't need this for a minute. We have to do this one more time, but we will do that again off camera because it's the same thing. Why bother? Okay, so where's my screwdriver? We'll get these pre-threaded screws drilled, or not drilled, just into the place where they should be. Still going to use a little bit of gun oil. Alrighty. That is facing forward. That is facing that way. Okay. So, here we go. Oh, that's nice and silky. Yeah, that went in there great. Alrighty. I don't think it really would have mattered super much. But, you know. Falling off the thingamajigger. There we go. So, we're going to... There we go. It's nice and smooth. Let's get this another angle. There it is. That's not going anywhere. Let's just double check the other one here. Oh yeah, that's not going anywhere. Okay, so look at that. Now we got these plugs. It looks like that plug goes to the first plug. This thing right here goes to right there, actually. Right about, or is it behind it? It's behind it. It's right here. Push that in. That's in there. That's the first plug? The first plug. Let's angle this down a little bit to create some tautness on there. Okay, so that's our first plug wired. I'm not sure if this is correct to the engine that this is. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Holy moly. So the 90 millimeter goes right next to that one. Okay. The 80 millimeters there. Good golly. Oh boy. That's not exactly intuitive there. Let me see. 3 minute one starts by the next shortest, longest apart, opposite end of the longest. The 80 millimeter looked like. Let's see here. Let's see here. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it's going right there. But on this picture, it looks like it's on the other opposite side. Okay, so this is on. Give me a picture from the opposite side, right? Yeah. In this picture here, you look at the 80 millimeter, it actually looks like it's firing off of this one right here, not that one right there. So let's maybe put that right. Yeah, right. Is it there? Is it there? Okay, there's one in between. Okay, so it's right here, I think. That's the 80 millimeter. That's why we didn't glue this. Okay, so the 90 millimeter or 100 millimeter goes right. Okay, where's the 90 go? 90 goes there. Wait. Is this the 70? Okay, it was in the right spot. This is the 70. That's where the... Okay, wait. That's over here. Okay, yeah, that was right. 70 go is right here because it's the only one that's not shown in this picture. I am being dumb. The 80 millimeter apparently goes 1, 2, 3 to the right. Okay. Which is right there. The 90 mil goes 1, 2. It's the 90 mil? Oh shoot, that's the 90 mil. This is the 80 mil. So the 80 mil goes right here. The 90 mil goes right here. And the 100 mil goes right here. At least that's what I'm looking at as far as this picture goes. Should have put the 100 mil in there first, shouldn't I have? Get in there. There we go. Okay. Somebody's going to pull back just to taunt the wires here a little bit. And taunting the wire ends. Otherwise, they're pretty darn loose. There we go. Okay, so that's kind of what we got for the distributor thus far. And the plug wires. I may have to wrangle these a little bit. So, pull some of these back. This one we can't really pull back. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna pull the plugs back a little bit like that. Just to taunt the wires there again. Not repeat stuff 20 times. Okay, anyways, this is it. This is what we're supposed to get. This is the result. It's the end of number 9 here. We'll put that off to the side. Okay. We got some left over. We have another plug left over, which is awesome because I got 4 more plugs to wire. So that is it for pack 9. As you can see, looking pretty sharp. Okay, I'm going to go grab pack 10 and we'll be right back. Okay, so here we are with pack 10 and our screws. We have a lot of little AP screws here. You can see those. And a couple of DMs, big old DMs. I do like this. They give you a nice picture of the Batmobile with the hood up and the trunk up. And as you can see, the mobile crime computer is in the trunk. So we're going to get that. I didn't notice that when looking at the literature. That's pretty cool. So it looks like we got a bunch of other engine pieces along with the main head. Or the... I guess you call it, yeah, well, this isn't the head, this is the, what's it called? Intake manifold. I can say words that mean things. Anyways, this cable was loose inside the packaging, which makes me think that this cable here that was included might not cut the mustard. They might have accidentally cut this to a wrong length, so I'm guessing this is a, oops, we screwed up. So, there we go. We got... course, more. That's a nice picture of Mr. Bruce Wayne himself, right there. Yes, very cool. I have flipped through these, but I haven't like gone in depth and read a lot of these yet. Let's get to the port parts. Okay, here we go. Carburetor and intake manifold. So we have a carburetor going on here. I see where the carburetor mounts. You can see the 4-barrel right there. Okay. 100, 10 millimeter. Okay, so we're supposed to have both. We have a 10 millimeter? 100 millimeter. This looks like the 100 mil. This looks like a little bit more than 10 millimeters. Anyway. Okay, so let us look here. All right. Oh, geez. Okay, all of this is the, oh my god, is the carburetor. Oh, wow. It's one of those carburetors. Oh, wow. Okay, this is going to be fun. The carburetor is a multi-step process here, guys. Alrighty. Looks like we're getting complex here. So, we have this piece here. Where are my... I should have got them up before I started this whole shebang. Here we go. Here are my tweezers. Let's tweeze this guy out. Have this looks like the main bracket of the carburetor. And again, it's got part numbers on these, but there are no part numbers on the parts. And there's no corresponding numbers on the tray. So we need this, and we need that. Where is that? Is that in this? Let's see here. Doesn't look like it's in there. Is it in, oh, yeah, those are okay. That's not it either. Let's look here. That's not it, because this is the, this is for the cabling here. You can see that. For the engine. That goes back to the throttle. Let's see. This is definitely not it. This is definitely not it. This is definitely not it. It's got to be one of these guys. So let's take a closer look at this. It's a choke. Okay. The thermostatic choke. Let's see if anything in here looks like a choke. Well, that looks like a choke right there. Okay, so it's got to be that. So, again, I don't think I'm going to be gluing any of this stuff in case I make a horrible, terrible mistake, which never happens on my channel ever. Literally just happened. I wish I had tinier hands sometimes. Come on. All right, let's do this. Let's empty these into here. There we go. Where is my choke? I think this is my choke. This looks like a choke to me. So let's choke. Okay. So this is facing this way, and this. Okay. Oh, good. It's keyed. It's can only go one way. So this is the choke. Congratulations. We correctly identified a piece that goes into place. How handy dandy. Oh, that was a nice fit too. So there's the choke. And now it looks like we're doing a bunch of AP screwing into... That is cool. Pointless, but it's cool. I'll show you what I'm talking about here on the intake manifold. The 4-barrel. It's got the 4-barrel on there. And it doesn't need to be there. But it's there. Okay, so we have the intake manifold positioned like this. We have the carburetor positioned like this, and it looks like we got 4 AP screws going into the corners, and then we got these pieces going into the sides. Wowzer, a little complex here. I guess, you know, you're assembling a model here. Holy smokes. It's odd what some people will do and what some people won't do. Like, I just built those transformers, and there is a lot of stuff that I would have liked to have done. Okay, how many APs are we using? It looks like we're mainly using APs for the foreseeable future. So I don't have a problem with pouring all these little screws out. There's a ton of them. Okay, so let us nab one of these puppies. Give her a bath. Oh, what? Wait. Go. I thought I had too much gun oil. I might not have enough. Alrighty. So we'll start off in one of these corners. I guess it doesn't matter where. You get back on there. Alright. There we go. I'm not going to go too torquey on this. I don't want to crack the plastic. Where'd you little guys go? There you went. There we go. We'll do the opposite corner for the second screw. So we'll go up here. We'll screw that puppy in. Take it up. There we go. I felt that. Seat in there. Again, don't go over torquing it. It'll start cracking the old plastic. Like that. Looks pretty good. Okay. 2 other opposing corners. Wait, hey. No hangers on. Let's see. We'll go in there. And it looks like I'm also threading into the carburetor, not just the base. The intake manifold. Hey! There. That's good enough. Uno más. And into the other last corner. Oh, oh, oh. You're being a pain. There we go. Okay, looks like after that we're doing that. Let's look like place. Okay. I'm always looking ahead. Why? Okay. Go. Don't want to over torque it. There we go. Here's our intake manifold with the base of the carburetor and our choke in place. Now it looks like we've got fuel inlets and the vacuum, right? Vacuum line? Okay. So, here's our fuel inlets, as they are calling them. Probably what they are. Okay. So, pretty sure that these are them. Yeah. Okay, so how do these go on? Okay, looks like the we're getting notches facing outward. Okay, so this is facing like this, right? And this goes like this. It looks like they go up and down. Let me look. Let me get my eyeballs on here. Okay. Are these different? Yes, they are. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 Yep. Okay. So, these two are different. And it looks like this one here with the plug on it goes towards this way, which would be the rear of the engine, I believe, because this is a radiator connection. I do believe. Ooh. Okay. So like this with the thing up at the top. I might have to scrape some paint off of this puppy. Nope. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice tight fit. Boom. Oh, and it's kind of keyed too. Shoot. It looks like it's supposed to be closer to this. Oof. Yeah. Let's see. Can I turn you? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, fortunately, it's not really showing the other side too well. Let's see. Okay. That's on the bottom. I can tell because we got the 10 millimeter cable going out from this section here. So this has got to go like this. There we go. There we go. Pop that in there. There we go. Ouch. Puppy stuck. Okay, so there we got the 10 millimeter, which cuts a pipe 10D into two lengths of 60 millimeter. Okay, so this, okay, 60 millimeter. So I need two, so this should be, wait a minute, cut 10D into two. Well, let's figure out how long this is. Here's my handy dandy. So if we cut this into two lengths of 60, we should have a 120, right? Right? You would think. And this puppy is about almost 100. It's 96 millimeters. So I'm guessing this Mamma Jamma is our 10D, so-called. Let us check that out. Let's wait. Where's 10? Let's see, 160. Oh wow. Well, it's two lengths of 60 millimeter. Fit these into the fuel. Fit one of these into the fuel. Okay, this is 155 actually. Huh. Okay, it looks like we're going to be cutting both of these. So I'm going to cut. I only need 10 millimeter on one half of this. So let's do a little reading here. This I need two lengths of 60, and then a length of 10. So I need. Let's see here. So I shouldn't just need 120, 130, right? And this is longer than 10, so hopefully, unless we got to use that somewhere else. Oh my God. Well, we're going to cut this 155 one. We're going to get back down there to 60. Good. We're just going to hope that we've got enough remaining wire to do all the fancy stuff it's got us doing in the rest of this. Because this is probably the most complex one we've done yet, guys. Okay, there's 60. Right on the noggin. Right there. Gonna go. Huh. Whoa. This is interesting. A little sturdier than I would have thought. So the next one we have got 60, and we got another 60. So about right here. Stop! Don't do that. Right about there. Okay. Let's do another measurement on that. I don't trust it. Oh yeah, we're well beyond. Okay, that's fine. And this should be 10, a remainder. And well, we got a lot more than 10. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Just worried. For no reason, apparently. Make sure we have enough of everything. Okay. So this 160 is coming off of this piece here. I'm just going to pop that on. All right. There we go. That's sturdy. All right. And then we've got the top bracket here going into place with a 10-piece screw, which we have plenty of. All right, so it's facing this direction. Yay! And we've got Okay, all this stuff is going... Okay, I see. This is coming off this side. Okay, so this is the top of the carburetor here. It's just going to pop into place here. Maybe. Okay, there's... line everything up correctly here. Everything's got to kind of pop into place. Huh. Okay. That's kind of what I was worried about with these guys. Is this positioning has to be correct for everything in here. So pop that on there, pop that there. Alright. This is the one that's being a pain in the backside because I don't think it's lined up correctly. Yeah, the other two line up just fine. This one right here that doesn't. Scraping paint off. Well, that's okay. Okay. Maybe we should do it like this. There we go. There we go. Now it all popped into place. It's just a little bit testy there. That's fine. And I got to do a little bit of touch up on the carburetor because I got a little bit of paint scraped off it. That's fine. All right. There we go. And that's the base of the carburetor. All set up. Fitting the top of the carburetor. Okay, so we got... looks like... Is it this? New. It looks like we got this, though. Right? Yeah, this. Yeah, that's that. Alright, that's that. And the other piece is this right here, I think. Yep, looks like this. And this goes into there, and it's keyed, it looks like. Aha. Yes, it is keyed. So that's keyed. This can just pop in only one way, like this. Fits nice and snug. Alright, and that goes on top of 10K, which is, I believe, this thing. Okay, right. Again, this can only go one direction, which is this way. That's keyed, so that just pops into there, hopefully. There we go. There's all that assembled. And that pops onto the top of the carburetor. Let's see which direction it goes, though. So, looks like it goes like this. Yeah, goes like that. Okay, so all that pops into there. Of course, we're going to have an air cleaner that goes on the top of here sometime. Okay, so here's the throttle control lever. Right here is the bracket for the throttle control lever. Here is the throttle control right there. Boom, boom. These two fit together. Looks like they're keyed as well. So you've got this going like this. And I got this here. And it looks like, I'm guessing the detail has to face outward. Or does it matter? Oh. So we've got this going like this. Okay, is this keyed? This is keyed. So this goes like this onto here. All right? Yep. Just gotta... Oh, that's tight. You know what? There's a little bit of something on the bottom of here. I'm just gonna... Okay, so it looks like the camera stopped recording in the middle of my build there. It looked like I was assembling the parts of the carburetor there. So we finished assembling the carburetor. This tube was already cut, and then I put this tube on here, and this just went right in there. Put together the throttle cable right there, or rather the hinge system for the throttle cable, and then attached this to the intake manifold, and then I attached the intake manifold to the side of the block. It is a little off here. You can see that it kicks up a little, but once I get the other side of the block in, it'll straighten that out. So that's part, what was that, part 10? Yeah, that was part 10. So here we are at the end of part 10. So I'm going to get part 11 out and ready to go. Okay, it looks like we are assembling the other half of the block here. You can see we've got the engine block right here, the left engine block, which looks like it's just gonna pop into place like something like that. There we go. A little sneak peek. Again, this is metal. But the first thing we're going to be doing, it looks like we're assembling a bracket here. We're going to need the engine block out. We got an AM screw. We got a bunch of AM and AP screws here today with us. Don't know why I said that, but I did. Let's see here. We need these brackets. So, looks like this bracket here, and then this bracket here. Same as it should be the same as the other side of the block, right? Yeah, it's pretty much the same setup as the other side of the block here. We've got this piece like this, and then this one here. Look like they're going to be the mounting spots for the engine once it gets into the frame. So, looks like we got this going like this, and this going like how? Aha. So this is down. This is like this. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we do have a little like that. And then the other part is where the screw goes in, the AP screw. Okay. So that goes like that. Those two pieces together, and then we attach it to the block. But first we got to get these pieces in here. Alright, get the screw, put this like this, and we just screw in from the top, it looks like. There we go. Nice and tight. That's not going anywhere. Now we have to attach it to the block. It looks like right there. So we got the block position like this. This pops into there like that, and we just need an AM screw on the opposing side. Alright, so we have our AM screw, and we're gonna pop that in from the back side here. So you get everything lined up here. Okay. A little gun oil on that. Oh, hold on here. That's not correct at all. Let's get that in like that. Okay. Okay, let's get this in here like this. Line it up. Oof, that's not good at all. This piece does not, it's kind of an awkward shape. A little difficult to get this, everything going on here. Let's see if this works. I don't think it will. No, it won't. Okay, so that was quite a pain to get that mounted. It's such an awkward shape, and it's got to be in between these two sections here on the block. And it's such a weird shape that getting it to not turn as you're trying to thread a screw into it was kind of a pain, so I had to do that off camera. Now we have this piece here. Looks like it's going on the underside of this. Let's see, what is that? Looks like that is this here, and it looks like it's going like this. So that attaches yeah, like this kind of. That is another odd angle for this thing to be going in. Let's see. Huh. Oh, hold on a second. Let me get this. All right. So there's just like a little bit of flash on the pin, so I just cut it off with the old hobby knife. Oh, so we're connecting the oil pan. We're gonna have to grab that from our bag of stuff. That's where I keep everything. Well, this is where I keep the transmission and engine. So we've got our oil pan. And let's see. Okay, so we got the block like this. And two AP screws, it looks like, are going into opposite way, this way. Okay, yeah, so we got that looks wonky. There we go. Just wasn't set correctly. Okay, so we got two AP screws, which I have right here. And they're going into the oil pan for the engine block. They're giving me exactly two screws. So they give me let's see here. Okay, let's. Oh, that's nice. They've cut holes in the top of the engine block so you could kind of get your screwdriver down into here. That's very nice. I'll say one thing for these guys. They certainly know how to engineer. Well, we said that before. Here's the last one. And I think I put a wrong screw in. I put an AP screw into this. So we're going to have to take that off and put an AM in there. Okay, this is lined up. Oh, let's get that in there correctly. Alrighty. It doesn't seem to want to start here. Is it lined up right? Looks like it is. Yeah, it looks like it's lined up. The one thing that kind of stinks about having magnetic screws is they don't always behave. Like right now. There we go. That started. Alright. There we go. There's the oil pan connected. And it looks like we're we're connecting this up to this. So let's do that. It's still a little loose there. I might give that a dash of super glue, honestly. Oop. That was not connected. There we go. We'll just pop that back in. There we go. And then we'll connect this wire to it. And there we go. Cut that a little long, but that's okay. So there's that. And now we got a fuel pump. We're assembling the fuel pump, which is, looks like it's multiple pieces here. This piece here. Yeah, it looks like a fuel pump. We got this piece here. And we have this cable here. Okie-do. So it looks like we just plug one into the other. This is keyed. That nice moon-shaped key. Let's see. Like that. Oof. That is nice and tight. Ah. There we go. And then, let's see, we're looking at it from this angle. Off of this wire is coming off of that. Okay. Doesn't say PVC paper. No, it splits it. Oh, it's telling you how to do that. Okay. There we go. We got the cable into the fuel pump, or probably the fuel line into the fuel pump. Okie doke. Easy enough. And we just put the pump assembly in the side of the block and the oil filter. Okay, that is an oil filter. I thought it was. Grab the old oil filter. Grab the old frame. I'm gonna pop that into here. It's not keyed, right? No, it's not keyed. It just pops into place like that. Oh, that's pretty sturdy, like that. Okay, and then the oil or the fuel pump, which goes like this, and that's just gonna pop into place. Oh, that's nice too. Okay, there we are. There is the left half of the engine block. So now we have step 12. And step 12 should just be a repeat of, yeah, it kind of is, but it's, so we're not going to go too in depth with this. I'm just going to do most of this off of camera here because of its repetition. Let's see. Nope. There we go. Bane breaking Batman's back. Right there. Let's see. Yep. Cylinder head's the same. Oh, hello. And it gets different. Okay. So we're we're actually assembling the engine in this one. Okay, that's exciting. I'm going to get everything ready, and everything that was repeated I'll just do off camera, and we'll get to the exciting part, which is getting this puppy together. It looks like, look at that, everything's together. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so one difference so far is the radiator pipe here is actually going on the opposite side of the header. It's going on the underside here, which I didn't pick up on until I had the header installed and had to take it back off. But yeah, so that's what we got so far. Alright, so be back in a second. Okay, so we have this whole thing assembled with our spark plug boots in place. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other half of the engine because, again, I think this is going to be more of a pain to get the wires around this mounting block and this oil filter here if I did it after the fact. So we're going to cut our wires and we're going to put them into place. Now the wires are actually different lengths than the other ones, because the other ones are close to the distributor. This side, however, these are going to be farther away because they're coming all the way across the intake manifold to get to the distributor here. So the first wire, as you can see, also this tons of this. So the first one is 100 millimeters. The second one is a 110, then 120, and then 140. So we got to cut all those up. And I'm actually going to do that off camera because we already did that on camera. So I'll be right back. Alright, so now I have my spark plug wires attached. And again, the only difference is the length of the wire. The one up front here is 100, then we go to 110, then 120, and this one is 140. So now I'm going to attach the cylinder head to our left-hand block, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is it. We are assembling the block and the transmission together now. So, let's see what we got. Engine gearbox assembly, slot the connector and the screw post to the back of the engine block. It looks like we are taking this engine block and we are, okay. We got this going on here. This just goes like this. Slots in like that. There we go. And then we are grabbing this whole bad boy. And whoa. Yeah, we're doing this. together. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Let's get this fitted before we start screwing anything together. Okay. All right. Yeah, and that is heavy. That is a big old engine, you guys. Dear Lord. This car's going to be huge. Okay, so we need 2 CM screws, one going into this part of the block, and then the other going into this part of the block. And luckily, I think I have some right here. Okay. We're kind of going to have to... Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. Okay, that's stuck together a little bit. So, just a little CM screw to hold this block together. That's, this little guy. Alrighty. I felt it start. There it goes. There we go. Alright. Feel a little better now. Now we've got that solidified, and we'll grab the last one here. Alright. I felt that one start too. There we go. Alright. There we go. It's just to fit the starter in place. Now I gotta remember what I did with the starter. It should be in our bag. And yes, it is. The starter's in the bag. My bag of stuff. And there it is there. Alright, here is our starter. And this fits into place. Alright. Good God, this is heavy. Right here. And something like this. Alright. The mounting bracket here is kind of in the way of the starter. It's really in the way of the starter. And the starter's got to go a specific way. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm going to take this off camera. Okay, well that was a pain to get in there because you really have no room to get around this mounting bracket here. But, as you can see, I did get it in there. It just took a little finagling. But there we go. So now I'm going to attach... we got cables going everywhere on this engine here now. Because we got this stuff up here. We got this back here. This from the starter. So it looks like they want us to connect the these cables here, distributor cables. So the first one here goes up to, looks like, yeah, this one here. Oh, nerds. Oh no, that's the starter. Yeah, I got so many cables going all over the place here. So yeah, this one looks like it goes right here. this the first one? Yeah, it is. Let's turn that like that. Wiring an engine always has challenges to it, even when it's this kind of a kit. All right, so that's the first wire here. Turn that a little bit. We can kick this back a little bit too. All right, there's that. Let's see what else we got. I'm guessing the other one's just... Okay, so the 110 is going... That's interesting. Because on this distributor right now, there are two that are next to each other. But on this diagram, I'm not seeing anything that's next to each other. So did I place the that one in the wrong place? I think I did. Was across the solenoid. Yep, I did. Okay, so that's that confusion. So I placed this here. It should go over here. Right on the... Yeah, let's go under this one. Right on this one here. I am glad I didn't glue any of these. All right. All right, so the 120 or the 110 goes to that one right there. Let's grab that puppy, which is right here. And that goes to right there. Alright, pop that on there. Okay, the 120 goes to the back side of this. That's this one here. That goes all the way over here. Oof. I don't know, that's the 140. Okay. This is a little challenging because of the position. I actually want to... Where's my tweezers? See if I can tweeze that in there into place. Yeah. All right, and the 140 obviously goes right here. That's a nice easy one. And tweeze it anyways. There we go. There we go. And I'm gonna pull back on these just to shorten these. I think they just went over a little bit on their estimations for these guys. Just a little bit. But, you know, it's better being over than under, right? And I can't adjust that one, so this one's going to have to... Well, let's see if we can get it here. Pull it back here. Oh, nuts. No, no, no. Oh, nerds. That is coming... That's coming off the boot. Let's push it back right there. Okay. All right, there we go. That's all done, and that's it for this this issue. So yeah, 12 was a big one. We got the whole engine together. We got the rest of the distributor wired. We got a bunch of wires left over, a bunch of fuel lines here. We're willing to bet we're gonna plug this puppy from the starter in somewhere about here. But yeah, so that is 12. I'm going to get 13 out, and I'll be back with that. Okay, here we go. Pack 13. It looks like we're putting together some spindles, some timing chain cover, stuff like that. So let's, we're putting the dipstick here into position. Here we have the old dipstick. And it looks like it just fits in like this, right? Like this. Can't fit in like that. Gotta fit in like this. There we go. Pops that right in. And we got this right here. This is a crankcase filler cap, huh? Oh, that's, yeah, this thing here. That makes sense. Little silver thing going on top. Right about there. Alright. Pops that on. This pops on the back side of this, like that. Does that go in front of the dipstick? Goes in front of the dipstick. Okie-doke. Alrighty, that all pops together. Looks pretty good. And we are fixing that to the front of the engine with 3 AM screws. Let's find the AMs. Here we go, AMs. Let's put this off to the side for the moment. Bring in the engine. Need 2 men and a small boy to pick that sucker up. Alright. Here we are. AMs out of the pool. Into the pool. Out of the box. Bag. Whatever. Ooh. Need you to go like this. Run out of gun oil. Okay. So. This thing pops onto the front of the block. Like. Let's see here. Let's get that fuel hose out of the way. Let's put this on like, you know, right? Something like that. Let's actually line it up. Okay, that lines up there, right? Let's see. Okay, I can see. Oh, okay, I got it. I got you. I got you. There we go. And that is one of the holes where the AM screw is going to go in. Let's just line this up a little bit better than that. There we go. In. There we go. That's going in pretty hard. Alright. Kind of difficult to hold this thing now. There we go. There that is, and the other 2 are going into these 2 holes here. Set that up. Alright. Also kind of got to be careful with all these wires everywhere, not to pop them out of wherever they're connected while we're doing all this stuff. There we go. That didn't sound great. I didn't see it cracked anywhere, so we're just gonna hope that that's okay. Torqued down it a little too much, it looks like. But it's not cracked or anything, so let's not torque on this one so much. Just get it in there and call it a day. Alrighty. Now, got this guy going into place. This goes like, should go like this, right? Yeah, it does go like that. So The water pump on the cylinder block front. Hmm. It looks like it needs screws. Just place it on the front. You should just go like this. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Recovered generator bracket. Okay, so we got a generator. Okay, that bracket is in one of the other trays I kept. I'll be right back with that. Okay, so that was not exactly the easiest thing. Also, I lost this in the process. This has got to go back on. I'm not going to glue this in until I know exactly how this is going to line up with other things in the future. Pop that into place like that. So, the bracket here had to go into the generator and then had to go into here. This has no other connected points here, so you have to kind of hold the engine like this and hold this in place and screw this in place and screw this in place. It's kind of a pain to get the bracket and the this whole thing and the generator into place. But looks like now we're on to something easier. Putting these spindles together. Okay, that's I can do that. That's not bad. That's doable. There goes my soldering iron. So let's see here. Okay, these RP screws. We need. All right, let's see here. Oh boy, nothing's marked. So this seems to be the end. We got this with these two things on it. So now we have. Oh, nothing's marked. This is 4-3. What is this? This looks like it's marked, but what is it marked with? A3. Is there an A3? No, I have no A3. Okay. So this is 2. Because we're kind of dealing with some similar parts here. We have this. This looks like it's the end. And this looks like it's the next to the end. So this goes like this goes like this, right? Something like this. Looks like it. These, okay, these go like this. These look identical. Alright, here's one part of the spindle. Here's the other part. Okay. Then we have this over the top, and then this over the top, like that. Then we use an RP screw to screw it into this bottom right here. Now this goes like this, right? Furthest from the engine. Furthest. Okay, so it does go like this. There we go. Well, that makes sense. Okay. And so then we screw in the RP screw, or one of these RP screws. Well, we'll lose it, and it'll go flying over the table. That's cool, too. We can do that. There it is. Okay. The other way, it didn't fit on very well. So, there we go. And we'll just screw that puppy on. We'll just lose that part again. There we go. There's our spindles in place. This thing's just going to sit here. So there, that is this all done. So we got the water pump in, we got the timing chain cover on, dipstick, crankshaft, and the spindle. So I'm going to get part 14 out, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're at part 14, the last step. So, assemble the water, power steering pump. So, okay, looks like we're dealing with this right here. Yeah. And what? This bracket here? Looks like it might be this bracket here. Although, like this. And it goes like that. Is that what I'm looking at? Looks like it. And we need an AM screw. Let's pull out where are the AMs. Where'd they go? Ah! Oh, we got more screws over here. Okay, cool. Here's a couple of AMs, some UPs. We got everything in here. This package has all the screws. Okay, these are brackets. I have a feeling I know where this is going to go. This power steering pump. It's going to go over here. Can't really see that, can you? Because the engine's off the camera. All right. AMs. Grab that puppy. All right. So let's make sure. Shows this like this. And, well, that's interesting. Shows this like this. It shows this behind it. Like this. And that's odd. Shows that there. Okay, so this has got to go like this. This. Like this. That's weird. Okay. That's what it's showing. Right? Yep. Alright. This is not the easiest thing to do here. Alright. Okay. That's not even in all the way. There we go. Is that what I'm looking at? Well, it looks like it. Okay. So now we have BPs and those two sections. And can go back or not. And just hit the table, whatever. Okay, so we have let's see. Pop it up from it. This. It looks like the cover. This is probably the back. Yes, this is the back. Okay. Alright, okay, that's easy. Enough. These are keyed. Go like that. Alrighty. And the BP screw goes in the back. Okie-doke. Alrighty. Okay, so got the BP screw and In you go. Alrighty, that's assembled. Now, like this goes. Huh? Aha. Goes like this. Alright. Dead. I put this on upside down. I thought there was something screwy about. Oh god. Okay. I thought there was a weird reason. There was a tab there. Why is that? Everything I do in today is wrong. So this actually goes like this. That would make that tab make more sense. Because there's a tab right there. And it goes into that little hole, you see. And smart brain, not think me. Okay. Okay. No, don't do that. Don't do that. At least it's threaded. You just go right back in. Or it should. Da-da! Okay. So now this is actually flipped like this. Right? Like this. And then, wait. What are we doing? No, okay, the screw's on this side. Okay, so this. Going on like this. Okay, hold on here. This is like this, right? And then this is going like this. And then, it looks like a washer. It goes on the front. Must be this. Right, come here. Come here, you. Oh, whoa. That is, oh yeah. That is. It's a sprue. A little part of the sprue on there. We'll just clip that puppy off. And hope it's not supposed to be there, right? Alright. So this, what I'm assuming that is, goes like that. And then we have an RP screw. Is it? RP? RP. Okay, we got our RP screw. That should just, woo. Should put it, and everything fall apart. Because why not? Okay. Maybe I should keep this on the table and do like this. There you go. That's the easier way, right? Alrighty. There we go. So now all that's together. And then we got a cap that goes on the top of that. That's this cap here. Yoink. That goes just right up here. Like that. Alright, there's a power steering pump. Uh-huh, that's what I thought. And those are UPs. So we need the UP screws, which are right here. And we need the engine. This is mounting right there on that. Okay, that was another pain to do, just because again it's the front of the engine block, and you're putting this stuff on it. So that is that. Now, oh, we're connecting the belts. Okay, these must be the belts. Oh, nice. So we're connecting this to the, looks looks like last position here, and to this. So let's do it like this. Actually, let's do it the opposite way, because this is more of a pain to get this into this thing back here. No, you go into the back one. There you go. And you come up, I said, go into the back one. You come up and around. There we go. So, is that where it's supposed to go? No. No. Because it's rubbing on the water pump. So, you can come one forward. I said one forward. There we go. There we go. Oh, I twisted it. Ah! It's going to break this whole thing right now. Wouldn't that be the best? It's twisted. Quit twisting. Oh. Whole thing's twisted. Dang it. Alright, well, there. It's connected. Now, it looks like we're putting this thing together. It goes on first. Okay, that's the cap. That's the center. And then that's the this part. Okay, so this goes on first. Looks like that. Then we got the metal piece that goes like this. And that connects into, this will be easier to assemble off this than on it. There. And then the cap. Okay. Alright, that all goes like that. Then, looks like we got the, okay, we got this, we got this. Okay, so this, ooh, mess. That's a mess. Good Lord. How does this even go together? Okay, this is the front, obviously, because this is where the bolt pattern is. This is the front, too. Okay, so this goes like this. Like this. There we go. And then this snaps in like this. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I thought that was going to be worse. That goes on there, and then we put an RP screw on it. Is there any specific way this kind of... No. This goes like this. On the front. And then we need an RP screw. Can I? Where are the RPs? The RP? It's the AMs. There's the RPs. And I can see we have a few more rubber bands left. Well, one's going to the generator, that's for sure. And I don't know, the other one's probably going to fuel pump. All right. These are RPs. And again, this is a part of the front of this, so I'm going to do this off camera. All right, so there we go. We got the fan on. And it looks like we got 2 more rubber bands, or 2 or 3 here, which I'm guessing are... Yeah, they're going to the generator. Both of them are going to the generator. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so we gotta... Oh, we can put this away. So we gotta put these on all these pulleys. Oh dear. Oh dear. We have to go around all 3 pulleys. So let's, this doesn't feel very stretchy. Let's, you almost do this before you put the fan on, you know that? Let's go for the back first. There we go. There we go. And we gotta go around the crankshaft pulley. There we go. No. Come on, the second one, please. No, not on the first one. On the second one. There we go. Fits in there. Well, that was not as hard as I thought it would be. Anything else in here? No. Okay. All right. Number 2. Oh, don't do that. Put this around here. Come around the fan. Come around the generator. And then last, on the first pulley. Boom. All right. There we go. As you can see those right there. So we got the serpentine belt done. And that is it. That's, wow. Was that a marathon, guys? Whew. 3 are way easier to do than 5. And this thing keeps falling off. I'm going to put this aside. But man, we got a big chunk of the engine done. And there's still more to go. But that is a big chunk. We still have the radiator. This comes up and goes into the radiator. We still have the air cleaner. We still have a bunch of cables that have to go places. Like the fuel pump. Actually, the fuel pump should go right here. But they didn't tell me that, so I'm not going to connect it. So yeah, we got a big old heavy engine here. And that popped off. I'm gonna clip this this wire down just a hair, I think. And yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna clip that down about right about there. That was just a little too much. Now we can plug that in. There we go. See, now that works just fine. Get it in camera. So yeah, we got the transmission connected. We got our spark plugs wired. We still have to wire up the. We got two wires, 2 hoses coming from the one coming from the transmission, the other coming from the starter. We got all these fuel lines up here. We got the fuel pump line. Yeah. So I mean, look at this. This thing is awesome, you guys. Big and it's heavy and it's just the engine. So yeah. Whew. That was a thing. So I'm gonna anxiously await and see what they're gonna do next month, and hopefully I'll catch you guys then. So till then, later.